Hello, good morning, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. How many? Oh, 9. Okay. I think most are here now. Tasha, where shall we start? Which page shall we?
Page number 48.
Lena's book.
Yeah.
.48. Did I give you homework?
Yes.
Which one?
We need to read.
Oh, reading. Read ahead. Yeah. To be able to understand. Yeah. I know now. Everybody, I will share the screen later. First of all, please look at the book. And Unit 4, the feast. Okay. I want to start with page 47. By the way, Tashweze, I think I haven't introduced the topic unit for Unit 4, page 47.
Yes.
Not
Teacher,
yet, right?
teacher, we haven't done the 44 huge
44.
yeah, presentation, I think.
Oh, I
No
see.
presentation.
Yeah, short presentation. I just let you read. Different sport activities. And so I did countable and countable nouns last week. I forgot it. Okay, let's start that. Everybody, page 44, 45. Before I continue Unit 4, I want to finish Unit 3. So I will do page 44, 45. And that is about water sport activities in New Zealand. For the task, I let you read all and I let you choose. Right? One activity that you like most and why. Okay. Aljamai, are you ready?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah. Would you like to start?
Sure. The one thing that I like most about these options is like sailing because uh I would like to try sailing because like I would like to like try out new activities uh and to like explore around the ocean and find some like small islands or something.
Is that the main reason? How much later?
Okay. Sailing sounds really amazing to me. Just think about how exciting it would be to glide across the water with a huge sail catching the wind, just like in those adventure stories and movies. I've seen pictures of sailboat tied linked to the side, and it's like a big puzzle figuring out how to steer and control the boat. And even on cloudy or rainy day, there's something uplifting and refreshing about sailing. And I think it might be a bit tricky at first, but also super fun once you get the hang of it. Actually, I can imagine sitting, watching, and enjoying the sail adventure when I am a little tired. And it's a bit like finding a peaceful moment. What is really cool is that sailing isn't just about fun. It can also make you think about our history, our ancestors sailed across ocean using sailboat to find new place and trade with others. And guess what? Sailing helps civilization grows and develop. And on windier day, sailing can be really exciting. It's like being in touch with neutral and finding calmness in the motion of boats. So some sailors love the adventure parts, while others find this calming and reflective. So being out on the water, feeling the breeze, and learning how to walk with the sail and ropes sound like a fantastic way to have a remarkable time. So I would love to try sailing someday and see if I can become a skate sailor to carry on the tradition.
Okay, nice talk. How about touch thing? Would you like to choose something?
Yeah. For me, the most interesting one is diving and snorkeling. I
Okay.
always see underwater on the TV screens, which is as beautiful as and colorful pictures. It is so amazing, even when you see it on the TV screens. Imagine it in realities. Crowfish and reef and beautiful marine life. How underwater is beautiful and amazing place and how it's free to swim with many fish in the underwater. So I want to go this place and try this activity and explore their sea creatures and their species. Also, I want to take a lot of pictures with colorful fish.
Mm. A good talk. Kevin. How about Kevin?
Uh, Actually, honestly, I don't know what you give.
Huh? You were in the classroom and you didn't notice. So you didn't prepare?
Yes.
Ah, Kevin. Before I entered the class, I let the students look at this page and I told all the students to prepare for your favorite activity. Okay. စစ်နိုင်မျိုး extensive reading.
I would like to enjoy safari sightseeing because it offers the opportunity to observe wildlife in their natural habitats and experience the beauty of nature and connect with the outdoors. The thrill of encountering animals up close and the sense of adventure can be incredibly captivating. And I love wild animals and want to see closely.
Mhm. Okay. How about Sweet Tom?
Teacher, I was absent on that
On
day.
that day. Okay, Sume, the last part of Unit 3.
Among these water sport activities, the most interesting one for me is sailing. I want to go sailing because in the advertisement it is said that uh, they will go around the island, so it will be really peaceful. Moreover, I can learn how to sail as we can participate in this activity as a member of crew. And also, if I'm tired, I can sit back comfortably and peacefully by looking at the appealing view of the underwater world with different types of plants and marine creatures. Therefore, sailing is the best chance for me to learn how to ride the boat and find out more about the sea animals such as exotic fish.
Mhm. Interesting. Amelia, how about Amelia?
Yes, I find swimming with dolphins very fascinating because dolphins are very magnificent creatures. They're very fun to play with. They're very smart, friendly, and fun to watch. They look like they're smiling every time because this corner of their mouth is on the up of the face. They give you, I heard they give you wraps and kisses and handshake when you're swimming with them. Swimming with dolphins are very exciting because they pull you through the water with their dorsal fins. I would like to try swimming with dolphins one day if I have a chance to.
A nice talk. Tasuang, how about Tasuang?
Yes. For me, swim with dolphin is the most interesting one because it's all about a wonderful experience, and I would like to try this one because I like swimming and I have a chance to get with dolphin and I can be with them.
How about Itada?
Yes.
Mm.
Diving and snorkeling let you explore the underwater world. Diving takes you deep, revealing marine life and coral reef. Snorkeling is similar, let you admire nature from the surface. Both content adds to the ocean beauty, foraging for marine life. That's all.
Okay, most are finished. Who are left? Nobody. Okay, so you read it. Prepare for your short talk. I would like to go to this. Unit 4, the feast. First of all, I want you to understand the meaning of the feast. Sume, how do you understand by the meaning, the word feast?
I think the feast is the characteristic.
Which definition have you taken? According to the picture, it is totally different. How about Deleta?
I think it's sumptuous large meal.
Yes, large meal, big dinner, right? So that is sort of the feast. In this unit, you are going to study descriptive writing devices are the focus of this unit. You will also practice reading and writing blank verse and dramatic dialogue and think about how character and humor are created. The activities include looking at adjectives, endings, and time adverbs, and more vocabulary buildings. So let's see this one, this picture. Which country was it taken? Country, can you make a guess? According to their clothes.
Arabic?
You mean one of the countries from Middle East? Middle East, right?
Yeah.
Okay, possible. Actually, this is just for one activity. I will let you read quickly, and then I will do only number 2. So vocabulary work. The main focus is vocabulary work. Okay, first of all, one volunteer, please. Who wants to recite this poem? Hello? Come on, come on. Do I have to choose? Okay, Suichong.
While he from forth the closet brought a heap of
Candide.
candied apple, quince and palm and gourd, with jellies sweeter than the creamy curd, and loosened, how can I pronounce? Syrups, tinged and cinnamon, manna and dates in argosy transferred from Pass and spiced dainties, everyone from silken
Samarkand
to
seeded
Lebanon. Do I have
These delicates, yeah, sure. The second part.
These delicates he heaped with glowing hand on golden dishes and in baskets bright of
Wreath, silver, sumptuous.
As they stand in the retired quiet of the night, filling the chilly room with perfume light.
Okay. So here there are two blue words, manner. Can you read what manner is? So you don't read manner. What is manner? Miraculous.
Miraculous heavenly food.
Yeah.
Arguably fleet of
Merchant
ships.
ships. Okay. So let's first of all, here for A, he, the third person. Put the closet brought a heap of candied apple. How do you understand by candied?
Something that is coated with sugar.
Yeah, coated with sugar. And quince, it is a kind of fruit, right? From Middle East and in in Middle East. Oh, a kind of fruit. And plum, you know plum, gourd, they all are fruits, right? With jellies sweeter than the creamy curd. Do you know bean curd? Bean curd. We fry it with bean sprouts. That is called bean curd. C-U-R-D. In Burmese, pevia. So, but here the creamy curd, sort of, right? Indian food, most Indian food, it is rich with cream, all right? And jellies, you know jellies. Sutta means smooth. And lucent syrups. Lucent, light, tinged with cinnamon. And manna and dates. Dates is a kind of fruit in Agosi transferred from first. That is the name of the country. And spikes dainties everywhere from Sikkim, Samarkand to seeded Lebanon. So everybody, you are given the fruits. So through the use of these words like candied, jellies, creamy curd, how do you feel? What kind of food in general? What kind of effect do you notice from this? Through the use of the words, they all, I have explained it briefly. These are fruits and also some sweet fruit. Yeah, it says like manna is heavily food. So it means, you know, it is quite sweet and spark. Yeah, it reflects the sweetness. And then the foods, according to the words heavenly food, sort of, it gives the feeling of luxury. And you could see the word like second. So it is just for exclusive society. Not ordinary people cannot, not ordinary people afford to buy silk, all right? So according to the use of words, it means it is quite luxurious, all right? It is quite special. We could learn that. In the second verse, these delicates means quite soft, right? Soft. And something soft. He heaped with glowing hand or golden dishes. So it means that the plates, the bowls are made of gold. It shows it is quite special. all right, and splendid in basket bright. The baskets are sparkling and very bright of red silver. Silver, you know, sparkling, you could see like gold, silver, sumptuous they stand in the retire quiet of the night. Actually, night sounds quiet, all right, but retired. So the quietness is influenced by the, how should I say, the noise of the dinner, the feast, feeling the chilly room. The room is actually, in general, the rooms from the countries from Middle East, they are very hot, right? But the room is chilly. So according to this, it is really luxurious. It is cool with perfume light, the good smell, right? Perfume. So through these, according to this exercise, what we can learn is only the words and also the effect. Yeah, select nouns from the extract which you think have a powerful effect and explain why their effect is powerful. Only these two we can discuss. First of all, I will discuss the meaning of candid. I let the students to look up the words in dictionary, right? So candid, briefly, those who didn't search, look up the word in dictionary, please pay more attention. One by one. That's one. That's one. What is the meaning of candid? That's one. Quickly, that's one. Say, make it short. The definition is very long.
Candid, right?
Yes, candid. How do you understand my candid?
Coated in sugar.
Yeah, sugar coated. Sugar coated. And next one, Vanessa. How about Suta?
Smoothie.
Smooth and also comfortable, you know. Suta is like, the music is so soothing. It means quite relaxing, something like that. So the word Suta, it is quite comfortable, something lucent. Sume, how do you understand my lucent? No, Hey. Glowing, yeah, it is concerned with light. Okay, it is concerned with light, related to light. Kevin, how about second? What is the meaning of second?
Smooth, soft, and delicate.
Delicate stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And seeded. How about Faria? Seeded. Seeded. Sweet, how do you understand my seeded? How about Sume? Please repeat it. Amelia, how do you understand my seeded?
A really tall tree.
Where does it grow mostly? In the Middle East, right? And its wood has a spicy smell. Its wood has a spicy smell, seeded. We put it in biryani and some Indian food, seeded, a kind of wood, which has spicy smell and glowing, texturizing, glowing.
Expressing great price.
Can you repeat?
Expressing great price.
Great price.
Yeah. Praise.
P-R-A.
ISE.
Great praise. That's what I'm thinking. Praise. Wait. Dileta, how about you? For glowing, how will you translate?
Shiny.
It is more related. As you say, shiny is more related, right? Golden, you know it. Read. Read. Champai, how do you understand my read?
An arrangement of flowers.
I know. In funerals, we could see wreath, some flowers decorated. Okay. And in Christmas, on some doors, you know, wreaths are used for decoration. Yes, they are called wreaths. It is here silver wreath. So it means that, you know, decorate, the room is decorated, specially it, right? The room is decorated specially that way. And sumptuous. Wait, Vanessa, what is the meaning of sumptuous? How do you understand my sumptuous? Make it simple. Mew, how do you understand my sumptuous? Come on, guy.
Can I say?
Yeah, sure.
Splendid and expensive looking.
Say louder.
Expensive, like expensive looking.
Expensive looking, magnificent.
Expensive meals like that.
Yeah, magnificent, right? Sumptuous, magnificent. All right, you know magnificent, right? Very
Yes,
nice. Yeah, that way. Luxurious, magnificent. It sounds like that. Perfume, you know perfume, right? Okay. Actually, the explanation is very long, but I want you to give short answer for number B. Select nouns from the extract which you think have a powerful effect and explain why their effect is powerful. Let's go back to this test. In this test, you could see some nouns, right? So through the use of the nouns like candy, apple, blah blah blah, some fruits, and also food, some spiced food, and the decoration. Through that, what could you learn? What does it create? Through the use of the words. The use of nouns from the extract have a powerful effect, right? Have a powerful effect because, I will start with because. How do you feel? Come on, come on. Think. I don't want to give the answer that I don't. It creates the sense of nobody has mentioned. Deleta, the nine new. I'll turn by. It creates the sense of. I explain it briefly.
In my opinion, I think it creates a sense of fragrant smell and impressive street scene.
The sense of being luxurious, magnificent. All right. Yes, sort of. Actually, literature. So you could describe what you think. Your answer is also correct. And I have already used the words like the sense of. So I will use like it creates the sense of being luxurious. Anything else? Attractive. Magnificent. Being luxurious, attractive, magnificent. That's all. I would like to go to next part. All we can discuss for this poem is only this. The use of words. Now I will go to page 50. Can I erase? Finish? Yeah. Yeah. Text 4B. Page piece 1. I let you read it in advance. Yeah. First of all, I will let you read this test 4B. Yeah. Pick out the 14 different time FF and adverbial phrases in text 4B. So in this test, the main one is adverbial phrases. Time adverbs. Time adverbs and adverbial phrases. The single word and the short phrases, which refer to when an event happened. So you need to read the test, find the expressions that shows time. For example, in the first paragraph, I will show some adverbs that show the time expression. Can you Can you say here now? One example. Anything else? How about next?
Soon,
What?
soon, S-O-N.
Yes, soon. Anything else? One day. Everybody here, I have already shown you the example, adverbial time expressions. While reading, you need to underline these time expressions. We will discuss more. It is important when you write a story and you need to show the sequence of the activities. At the time, you need to use the time expressions, right? So time, you are supposed to use different time expressions. They are very useful. So what I want you to do is try to understand this story, right? Trying to understand this story. While reading, you need to look for some adverbs. At the same time, try to summarize the story. Here, the main thing is summary. Yes, because C, look at C. Write a summary of the events in text 4B. Don't you see that? So it means the main task for this reading is summary. Okay, so I will say again, and the instruction is quite complicated. And while reading, underline the time expressions and trying to summarize the text. Okay, do it. Okay, everybody, we will read paragraph by paragraph, and then at the same time, I will check time expression first. The first paragraph is already given you as an example for time expressions, adverbial time expressions. Start from text reason. Read the first paragraph.
There now remains for me to relate. Remains for me to relate to you the story of my sixth brother, whose name was Shagabag, like the rest of us. He inherited a slaver's how to pronounce it?
Inherited 100 silver drachmas
from our father, which he thought was a large fortune, but through ill luck, he soon lost it all, and was driven to back. As he had a smooth tongue and good manners, he really did very well in his new profession. And he devoted himself especially to making friends with the servant in a big house, so as to gain houses, so as to gain access to their masters.
Drachmas, a kind of money in Greek. It is sort of money. Okay. How do you understand my a smooth then? A smooth then. Who wants to say? How do you understand by a smooth then?
He's a smooth talker.
Say again.
He is a smooth talker.
Yeah, it means good at a good talker, right? A good talker. Go to the second one. That's what I'll read one day.
One day he was passing by.
Splendid
mansion with a crowd of servants
lounging in the countryside.
He thought that from the appearance of the house it might give him a wish open, so he entered and inquired to whom it belonged.
What is the meaning of a splendid mansion? A very grand house. Mansion, house, right? A very grand, very nice house. What is lounging? That's why didn't you read it in advance? Sitting. It means sitting. Okay, everybody, the whole class, in the second paragraph, anytime expression. One day. Anything else? One day is already finished. No more. That's sorry. Kevin, read. Kevin.
Oh, sorry. I thought I was open mic. My good man, where do you come from? Replied the servant. Can you see for yourself that I can belong only
It can belong only.
Or it can belong only to someone famed for fame for their liberality and generosity. My brother, hearing this, asked the porters of whom there
whom
were several.
there was
If they would give him
several
several alms, they did not refuse, but told him politely to go in and speak to the master himself.
Read quickly. Everybody here, liberality and generosity. How do you understand my this? Liberality, generosity. Come on, come on. Hello, who wants to say? You know, generous. You love giving things to the others. That is called generosity. Liberality is quite similar to generosity. It is quite similar. The meanings are quite similar. How about alms? How do you understand my alms?
Money or food given to poor people.
Yes. That is called alms. Alms rights. We say that way. For donating. Any time expression there? Any time, adverbial time expression? I don't see it. Let's continue next. So you don't read. My brother thanked them.
My brother thanked them for their courtesy and entered the building, which was so large that it took him some time to reach the apartment of the master. At last, in a room richly decorated with paintings, he saw an old man with a long white beard sitting on a sofa, who received him with such kindness that my brother was emboldened to make his petition.
So here, courtesy. How do you understand my courtesy?
Polite.
Politeness. Yeah, politeness. Richly decorated. Nice usage, right? Richly decorated. So it is grand. Emboldened. Emboldened. How do you understand my emboldened?
Like courage.
Yeah, courage. Emboldened means courage. Yeah, to make his petition. How do you understand my petition?
Request.
Request. Yeah, request. Okay, let's go to next. Emily, read my lord. Oh wait, in this paragraph, will you please tell me some 8-time expressions?
At last.
Yeah, at last.
Yes.
Only one? Yes, only one. Yeah, only one. Correct. Go to next one, my lord. Who's time? So yet he say, my lord.
My lord, he said, you behold in me a poor man who only lives by the help of person as rich and generous as you, rich and as generous as you.
Behold, how do you understand my behold? Another word for behold. See. S-E-E-C. And in this small paragraph, no time expression, right? Do you see any time expression? Okay, let's continue. Next. Up to the whole day. Please read. So, yeah, Freya, can you continue before he could proceed further?
Me?
Yes, continue.
Okay. Before he could process further, he was stopped by the astonishment shown by the master. Is it possible? He cried. That while I was in
I'm in Baghdad.
Baghdad, I am in Baghdad, a man like you should be starving. This is that is a state of things that must at once be put an end to. Never shall it be said that I have abandoned you, and I am sure that you, on your part, will never abandon me.
Yeah, go on, my lord.
My lord, answered my brother, I swear that I have not broken my fast this whole day.
So here, how do you understand my abandoned, everybody?
You left?
Yeah, left. And you know fast? I have not broken my fast.
Is that starving yourself?
It is something concerned with religion. Dilita, how do you understand my fast? I explained it already. Or no,
Is it concerned with fasting?
Yeah, fasting. What is fasting? How do you could you please explain what fasting is?
Like you don't eat all day or like in the periods of time?
Yes. And in Islamic religion, people fast. They abstain from some kinds of food or drink for religious purpose. Okay, up to this, could you please find some time expressions? We have to start with this paragraph.
Sometime.
Before. Adverbial time expressions. Anything else?
Never. What about sometime?
Sometimes, where?
In the first paragraph. Second line.
I don't see.
What about never?
Never, yes. Never is correct. Where is never?
Why?
Yes, sometimes never. Where?
Never shall it be said that I have abandoned you.
Or never shall. While, correct. While I am impacted. Anything else?
What about whole day?
The whole day? Yes, this whole day. At once, how about at once? Yes, let's continue next. Then I'm your go on reading. What?
What, you are dying of anger, exclaimed the master. Here, slave, bring water that we may wash our hands before meat. No slave appeared, but my brother remarked that the master did not fail to rub his hands as if the water had been poured over them.
Poured over them.
Poured over them.
Go on, read it. Then he said to my brother,
Then he said to my brother, "Why don't you wash your hands too?" And
Sakaba,
Skagabag, supposing that it was a joke on the part of master, though he could see none himself, drew near and imitated his motion.
Yeah. Okay, here in these two paragraphs, any time expression?
Before,
Before. Where is it?
the second line.
Or before me. Yes, correct. Next. How about then? Then? Anything else? No more, right? So Mary, when the master had done rubbing his
When the master had done rubbing his hand, he raised his
he
voice
raised.
and cried.
He raised.
His voice and cried, said before us at once, we are very angry. No food was brought, but the master pretended to help himself from a dish and carry a morsel to his mouth, saying as he did so, "Eat, my friend, eat, I entreat. Help yourself freely. Help yourself as freely as if you were at home. For a starving man, you seem to have a very small appetite."
What is the meaning of a very small appetite?
It means he didn't eat a lot.
He could not eat a lot, right?
Yeah.
And in this paragraph, can you tell me some adverbial time expressions?
At once.
At once, yeah. How about one? One at once. Anything else?
Before.
Wait. Before
Said
oh yeah. Before is also included, correct? Okay. Next. Dilita, you haven't read it. Read.
Okay. Accuse me, my lord, replied Succubus.
Sakaba.
Oh, Succubus. Okay. Succubus, imitating his
Sakaba.
gesture. Yep. Gesture as before. I really am
Gesture.
not.
Imitating his gestures.
Imitating his gesture as before.
Gestures.
Gesture.
Yeah, gestures.
Okay, imitating his gesture as before. I really am not losing time, and I do food gesture to the repast. Do I need to continue?
Yes.
How do you like this bread? Asked the master. I find it particularly good myself.
Oh.
Oh my lord, answered my brother, who beheld neither meat nor bread. Never had I tasted anything so delicious.
Wait. So up to that, first of all, imitating gestures. Imitating gestures, you know. He raised, for example, he raises his hand, and also the Shakaba also imitated the same way, raises his hand. That is called gestures. Gestures means manners, movement, imitating, copy, right? Here, anytime expression. Anytime adverbial expressions.
Before.
As before, I do. Before. Is that all? Yes. Never. Also never. Never have I tasted anything so delicious. Okay. So we have to go on reading. After ordering a variety of dishes.
After ordering a variety of dishes which never came to be placed on the table and discussing the merits of each one, the master began to love and embrace him heartily. I have long been seeking, he exclaimed, a man of your description, and henceforth my house shall be yours. You have had the good grace to fall in with my humor and pretend to eat when nothing was there. Now you shall be rewarded by a really good supper. Then he clapped his hands, and all the dishes were brought that they had tested in imagination before. And during the repast, as slaves sang and played on various instruments, all the while, I don't really know how to spell the name.
Or
All the while, that picture.
no, wait, I was looking at the photo. All the while, Zuckerberg was treated.
Yes. All the while, Shakaba was treated by the master as a familiar friend and dressed in a garment out of his own wardrobe.
So let's see this one. Yeah. How do you understand my merits? How do you understand my merits?
Is that like expensive and good?
Good things. Merits. The quality of being good. That is called merits. And how about henceforth? H-E-N-C, hence, F-O-R-T-H. Henceforth. How do you understand by this? From this time on. Henceforth means from this time on. Okay. So here, any time expression that you have seen?
After.
After, yes, correct. Anything else?
Now. What about
after? Where's now? No.
Now you shall be rewarded by a
Oh,
little
yes,
bit.
now. Okay, go on.
Then.
Then, yes.
Before and during the repast, I think.
During, correct.
Yeah.
How about henceforth?
Think so. Oh, yes. Yes, henceforth.
Henceforth means from this time on. So it is henceforth. And the last part. All the while. How about all the while? How do you understand my all the while? During
During the time,
yeah, during the entire time, that is called all the while. Okay. Wait. I discussed the main some keywords that you are supposed to know for this story. Actually, I have already discussed time expressions here, time, adverbs, and adverbial phrases. That is for number 4A. So I will let someone read why time expressions are necessary to be described. Tashwizin, would you like to read in narrative?
In narrated and in descriptions of a process, a range of timed adverbs and adverbial phrases.
Adverbial
Phrases needs to be used in order to give a
variety
varieties
to the structuring
of a
chronological
account. Some are quite vague. Later, for instance, later, afterwards, one day, and other are very
specific.
For instance, immediately,
Simultaneously
at midnight. This gives the writings sequence, linkage, and pace. It is common fault in writings to use them
repetitively. Okay, so for these adverbial phrases, when you use adverbial phrases, you are supposed to use different words instead of using the same. All right. So a range of time adverbial phrases you have already learned, right? I let you underline. Next thing that you need to know is chronological account. When you describe a story, in the beginning, what happened? In the middle, what happened? At last, what happened, right? So the story must be arranged in chronological order. It means orderly. Chronological account, orderly. First, then, after that, right? Why blah, blah, blah. Simultaneously, at once, right? You can use time expression so that it will be more interesting. The story will be more interesting. And it shows the pace, it shows the sequence of activities. Okay, that is the main one. So you have already learned that. And that I want to put more time expressions that are not included in this story. Henceforth, all the while, they are quite new for you. The rest are familiar with you, right? And could you please think some more time expressions? I will write here. It is for number 4B. Number 4B. What other time adverbs and adverbial phrases can you think of? So let's think a few adverbial phrases that are not mentioned in the reading test. In the meantime, what does it mean?
during the time,
Yeah, at that moment, during that time, yes. Afterwards,
after.
Yes. Any other time expressions which are interesting? I will put one more.
I don't know if therefore can be used as a time expression or not.
Therefore is just for reason. By the way, where upon? What is where upon?
Once something happens, I think.
When something has already finished, that the second action happens immediately. So we can say like immediately after one event. After an event. Immediately after an event. That is called where upon. And next one, thereafter. How about thereafter? Thereafter, after. Hello, after.
It's just after.
Yeah, after that time. After that time. Right? After that time, and the next action happens. Meanwhile, finally. Meanwhile, at that moment, it means. Got it? At the moment. Meanwhile. Per second, next. Finally, you can use such kind of words. It shows the sequence. So I have given you some time expression, actually a lot. Yeah. Okay. The next part that I would like to discuss is okay, that is also quite useful, but old-fashioned. Number 5. Everybody, number 5. Let's go to number 5. Here. There are some old-fashioned words in text 4B. Find the words in the passage that mean the following. So another word for tell. For the sake of time, just read quickly and find out. Another word for time. Tell. In the test, what does it say?
Can we say exclaim?
Exclaim is a sort of tell, yes. Any other word? Where?
What about say?
Say, yeah, it's quite simple. Speak, tell. How about many? In this part,
Trachmas.
yeah, Rajmas. Anything else? How about politeness? Oh. Oh, another word for dull. Dull is here. Explain is also okay, but I want to put this here. Relate. To relate to you. Okay. Relate. Ranch mask. In some dictionaries, alms is also a sort of money. Alms. Everybody, politeness. Another word for politeness. Even and courtesy. Courtesy. Here. Courtesy. Anything else? How about emboldened? Sorry. What is
You mean
given courage? Given courage. Sorry.
Yeah.
Given courage is what? Huh?
Nothing say I wrong with people
Oh.
and emboldened.
Yeah. Sumi mentioned that emboldened. It is given courage. Emboldened. Yes. How about request? Another word for request.
Petition.
Patricia mentioned, yeah, petition. How about look at?
It's behold.
Behold.
Behold, yes. How about bit?
Small.
Bit. When somebody read it, I saw it. A bit. Morsel. Here. Carry a morsel to his mouth. Morsel. How about meal? Another word for meal.
Repast.
Repast. Where is repast? Oh, here. Repast. Correct. And what else? Pronoun on. Recently, I explained it. Everybody, pronoun on. From
Henceforth.
that time, henceforth. Yeah. And the last one. Oh, item of clothing. Item of clothing.
Garment.
Comment. Okay. So we have already discussed that. Oh, B is also interesting. Some expressions. Explain the following metaphors from the passage. I want to do that. The first one, I even asked Ao Champai, what is the meaning of a smooth? So everybody here, what is that? He had a smooth tan. What does it mean?
He's a good talker.
Mm. It means he could speak convincingly, nicely. He could speak very well. Finished? For the sake of time, I must go quickly. He had a smooth tan. He could speak convincingly. You know, once somebody is a good speaker and people admire that person, so it is a smooth tan. Finished? Let's go to next one. Yield him a rich harvest. How do you understand by that? Harvest. Yield means give. Him a rich harvest. A good, rich means good, right? A good outcome. To give a good outcome. Outcome means result. Yield, another word for yield is give. Give a good outcome. Yeah, you could say that word. Produce a give outcome. Yield, give, produce, offer, they are the same. Do for justice do. How do you understand my do for justice do? Do for justice. Justice. Give something the response it deserves. That is called do for justice do. If you could get a lot of benefits, you need to take more effort, right? So that way, give something the response it deserves. Hello, everybody, please study these three expressions. My today homework for this test, summary. Don't write a lot. Just make it short as much as you can. It is for 4C. 4C, you are asked to write a summary. Here, write a summary of the events. Do you see that? So I let you do it for summary. And I want to know how much you understand the story too. Make it short as much as you can. Use your own words. Use some time expressions in your summary. Time expressions. Okay, because the focus is that. Let's go to workbook. Everybody, workbook. You can do it in advance. Otherwise, we cannot finish this book. Actually, I can skip. We have only 1 month to do. Page 25. Everybody, page 25. I want you to do number 1. It is quite easy. You have to change it into adjective. That's all. You can use dictionary like vision, vision, visionary, that way. Okay, at least one word, just find one word. Number 1, can you do it? And next, number 2, yeah, think for a word that ends in these suffixes, I-B-L-E, A-B-L-E. Put, I want you to put familiar words. Number 2. Number 3, skip it. Number 4, it is quite useful. Number 4, everybody try. You are given many then. Instead of using then, You need to use suitable time expressions. Okay, up to that. So page 25 and 26. 2 pages and 1 summary. Right? So bye-bye, everyone. See you.
Yes. Bye, teacher. Thank
Bye,
you,
teacher.
teacher.
Bye, teacher.
Yeah. Bye-bye.